morning there, friend. Good morning there, Diesel.
Good morning there, world.
We're in Lloydminster, Alberta / Saskatchewan, border town. We're about to make our way into Edmonton. Okay, so these big orange pillars here mark the border between Saskatchewan and Alberta. Between wheat country and oil country. As soon as we cross that line, we're on the other side. That was a brilliant statement. Hey, KFC right here, over on the right. I don't know if you can see that or not. Oh, now I want chicken. We're like 2.5 hours from Edmonton, Alberta. I'm still sort of waking up. Oh, here it comes. There it is. You feel it? Cheaper taxes. That's the feeling of cheap tax. Alberta's got only what, 5% tax? Because they only have federal tax, GST, right? They have no provincial sales tax. Well, that'd be like the equivalent of like a state sales tax. You know what I mean, right? A province and a state are like the exact same thing. It's just we call them provinces, they call them states. Someone asked me that a little while ago. What's the difference between a province and a state? Other than the country they are located in, nothing. Just different names for whatever. Just different names for the same thing. A big piece of land that is under one government that is under another bigger government. Right? Saskatchewan has a lot of taxes. Manitoba has a lot of taxes. Everyone has a lot of taxes except Alberta, because Alberta makes so much money off their oil, they don't need to charge their citizens taxes. That's why it would be nice to live in Alberta. I guess the main difference, province and a state, is our provinces are a lot bigger. Like they cover a lot more land than what the average state would in the United States. Manitoba is located right above North Dakota, but it's the size of North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and part of Kansas all in one. Like, they're just bigger. There's 10 provinces in Canada and 3 territories. In the north, there's Nunavut, Northwest Territories, and Yukon. Pardon me, Yukon. Don't ask me what the difference between a province and a territory is, but well, there are apparently territories up there and not provinces. I'd call them provinces, and we would be the United Provinces of this North America. Actually, we call it confederated. In the States, they said that they united. They're a union of states. We are a confederation of provinces, territories. Same thing, exact same thing. Confederation of provinces and territories of North America. Except we just decided, for short, we'll just call it Canada. It's a lot easier to say. Doesn't confuse people, you know. This is the problem with the world. This is a driver trainer in front of me training a young person to do 80 kilometers an hour in a 100 zone in the fast lane. Move over if you're gonna go slow. What are you teaching these new drivers? You don't go slow in the fast lane. See, that's why they don't know how to drive, because they're being taught by people like this. I'm gonna have to go around on the right soon. Let's see if you'll get the hint. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna have to pass the driver trainer on the right. So we're getting closer to Edmonton here. Half hour away. So since we're on the topic of the name of Canada, like I was saying a couple of clips before, you could technically sort of call us the Confederated Provinces and Territories of North America. But that would have been copying our neighbors sort of there. We didn't want to do that, so the first name for Canada, I guess, the first official name, I believe, was going to be the Kingdom of Canada. But seeing as our neighbors had just had their revolution and separated and gained their independence from the Kingdom of England, the government thought that might be a little threatening and we want to be friends. That's the story I heard. So our official name of Canada, the official name is the Dominion of Canada. That's what it is. I live in the Dominion of Canada. From sea to sea to sea. That's what our slogan is, right? From shining sea to sea to sea, because we border with the Atlantic Ocean on one side on the east, and the Pacific Ocean on the west, and the Arctic Ocean on the north. So we have 3 oceans surrounding us. And in 1867, the country united, just like the United States did, except instead of calling it a union, we called it a confederation. Same thing. We wrote up a Charter of Rights to protect our rights and freedoms. Wrote up the Constitution. Well, here we are in Edmonton. The Yellowhead Trail. It's a very Alberta thing. They don't call their roads, they call them trails. Makes sense, I guess. It's just a different way of saying it. The temperature is very nice out here. It's minus 12 Celsius, which is 10 Fahrenheit. A little bit snowy, but that's what happens at these temperatures. We gotta go to the other side of Edmonton near Atchison. Unload. I like Edmonton. I like Alberta in general. It's a happening place. Lots of stuff going on here. Lots of money flying around. Anyone likes that. Can I get back in that lane now, people? Why are you holding me in the left lane? It's bothering me. I speed up, they speed up. I slow down, they slow down. Put my signal on, they don't do anything. Look at this. Oh, that bothers me. Why do you do that, people? I'm trying to get over into that lane. Stop matching my speed. Sitting right beside me in my blind spot. It's a fast way to work a trucker up that way. These roads are terrible. Awful. I had a comment on one of my videos when I was in the States, someone saying, you know, you sure do complain about the States a lot. Yes. Yes, I do. I actually, as part of the whole thing of my blog, I complain about everything. But you'll probably notice I complain a whole lot more about Canada. You know, it all depends where I am. I just complain about things around me. People don't need to be offended. I'm not meaning to offend anybody. Ugh. Seems as our channel is growing, my audience hasn't gotten to get to know me yet. My regulars, they know me. They know that I'm just having fun, that I'm just complaining and making fun of stuff and around me regardless of what country I'm in. Part of the blog. The newcomers, you gotta get to know me a little bit, alright? I have a sarcastic sense of humor. I make fun of things around me. I complain about things around me. It's supposed to be funny. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Like my small town America video. What in the world? I have like 250 to 300% more dislikes on that video. Somebody explained to me how I offended people. Just talking about small town America, which is exactly the same as small town Canada. It's just I happen to be in the States. I don't know. Oh well. I just want to let the new subscribers know, you know, just get to know me, get to know my sense of humor. You'll begin to realize that I don't take too many things too seriously, and neither should you. My channel's for entertainment, it's not for education. Okay? There you go. I'm getting so many new subscribers all at once here, I gotta keep reminding everybody of those things, so. As soon as this guy figures out where his gas pedal is, you know, we could have made that green light if you would have just been doing like half the speed limit. See what I mean? I complain. I'm a trucker. What do you want? Doesn't mean I don't like Edmonton, because I'm complaining about Edmonton. So we're here at the Husky in Atchison, Alberta. Not sure if they have Wi-Fi here. The shipper, or pardon me, the receiver that I'm going to is one of those really, really, really big receivers who can sort of do whatever they want. And they decided that they'd rather receive me tomorrow morning. It's the afternoon today already, so okay. Which is fine, really, because my reload I'm not picking up till like late morning tomorrow anyways, so I'm just parked down the street from my customer. So it doesn't really do anything to me. I was going to come here for the night anyways. And it's a little warmer out here in Edmonton, so we're going to take that cardboard off our grill, right? So let's go and take that, because we don't need it on there in this temperature. Remember this? You only put this on your grill when it's like minus a gazillion, okay? See how I left holes at the bottom here for the air to get through yet, and the air gets through on the bottom. This is so that your truck stays heated. So I'm gonna take it off now because it's only like minus 10. There we go. Back to normal. So yeah, I had one guy comment saying that that'll make the engine too hot. I'm assuming that that guy doesn't drive in Canada where it's minus 60 with the wind chill, plus you're running through the wind at 100 kilometers an hour, 65 mile an hour. It gets cold, all right? You cover up the grill, that's normal. Usually what the trucks have is a custom fit leather front that you clip over there and it blocks off the entire grill, right? And there's little flaps that you can open so that when it gets a little bit warmer like this, you just open a few flaps, right? Instead of having to take the whole cardboard off the grill. So it's very normal up here. You'll see most of the trucks up here when we're running below minus 20, they cover up their grills. Okay, that's so that the truck stays heated. Otherwise, when you're running through the wind and it's that cold, the water will cool down, your truck won't heat proper. So it'll be very cold inside your truck. It'll also freeze up your fuel lines a lot quicker. So, yeah, that's what we do up here in Canada when it gets really cold. Usually I'd say below minus 20 to minus 25 Celsius, put that front on there. But if you're speaking American and you're in Fahrenheit, if it gets below minus 10 Fahrenheit, put it on there, I'd say. If it gets into the negatives at all in Fahrenheit, put the front on the grill. But you really don't have to worry about it in the States. You guys, your temperature doesn't get cold enough for it, really, unless if you're going through North Dakota, South Dakota, that area in the, like this time of year in January, in February. So really you guys can sort of just throw this information away because you guys don't have to worry about it. It doesn't get cold enough. So up here, that's what we do. Just a normal thing. That's all right. You guys just wait for summer. I'm going to be complaining about how hot it is up here in summer, and you guys down there are going to be laughing at me, thinking I'm this little wuss, because I don't know what heat really is. So it's vice versa. It goes back and forth from the seasons, right? So we're going to end the day off here. I might go to Flying J yet, so we might wake up tomorrow at Flying J. It all depends how the Wi-Fi signal is here. Flying J is just a little bit down the street, like 10 kilometers back into town, 7 miles. All right, Daisel, you ready to close off the day? Come here. Come here. Bring your friend there. Bring your friend. Come here. Come on. Come on. Let's all say goodbye. You sit and show everybody your friend. Who's that? Who you got right there? Who's that? Oh, he's my new friend. He doesn't have a name yet. Oh, he's nice, isn't he? Because you killed Bert. You killed Bert. The last day of my last trip, it was called Gelled Up Again. You can see him in the back tearing apart Bert. Poor Bert. We had to have a funeral for him. Diesel felt so bad when I found out. I was like, what did you do? I see fuzz everywhere. And then I found out, oh, it's just Bert. Oh, it's just Bert. I collect it all up, throw it in the garbage. He's the saddest, most guilty look on his face. Good thing one of our subscribers sent you a new buddy. Yeah, and this one doesn't have fluff in it. Yeah, good boy. Hey guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 6 a.m. Central Time.